Thank you for turning that light off. And go ahead and turn it all the way off. Nice. Turn the other light on. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see. Welcome in, everybody that's here. I'm in a Hillsborough County Cemetery. Just stopping by on my usual Monday routine. Alrighty, spirits. I'm going to open the line of communication. If you are here and you want to communicate or interact with any of my devices, flashlight's already going off and on underneath Mr. Giggles. Could you please say hello? With that being said, line of communication is now open. You're allowed to interact with all of my devices and myself, but you're not allowed to attach to any of my devices or myself. With that being said, let's begin. Alright, so I have 2 cat balls out there. My ghost meter, which is getting drowned out by the sun. Wasn't expecting that. We'll work on that in a minute. They're already turning on and off the flashlights. I heard the name's Richard. Is there a Richard here? I'm gonna move around real quick and look for something. This is Trevor. Check one more real quick. Alright, spirits, you got both lights on. Thank you for turning my lights on. Are you able to give me a sign that you are here and you're willing to talk? I see both lights are on now. I'm in here. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Can't really see much. Sun's a little bright. Sorry about that. I could try to move that back a little bit. We'll do that in a minute. Let me do that. Thank you for turning the flashlight on. Sorry about that. Adam. Is Adam here? Thank you. Alright, something happened there. Thank you for showing up and interacting with me. I think I'll just try to knock everything I can down today and see how that goes. All right, there we go. I think I'm a little better set up now. Thank you for turning the lights on. Is there a spirit named Richard here? I heard the name Richard. Are you still here? If so, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. That was cleared. Yes, you probably are. Feeling like you're asleep. Light came on. Nice. Are you wanting to continue to sleep, or do you want to wake up and talk? If so, interact with any of my devices, please. All right, let me ask you this question. Does it feel like you're sleeping? Does it feel like you're sleeping? If so, interact with any of my devices. Keep track record? What? That was a weird voice. What does that mean? Light went off. What do you mean by keeping track? What are you keeping track of? Good morning. How you doing, Aaron? Thank you. Welcome in. And thank you for the gifts, Killa. I appreciate that. All right. So, spirits. The ones that are awake. If you're here and you're willing to communicate to me, can you give me a sign by interacting with any of my devices real quick? Something's definitely interacting with us. I'm just trying to find the one that wants to talk to us. Oh, flashlight on the bottom came on. The witch's flashlight came on. Okay. So, if Richard is the one who's asleep, thank you for talking to me. We'll try to let Richard continue to sleep, and we'll interact with you. Is that okay with you? If so, give me a sign. Oh, that's neat. All right, let me try this. We have a couple of different, the flashlights starting to go off on the top. We have a couple of different devices over there that you can use. There's those little round cylinder balls that are clear. If you touch those, they'll light up. Light went off on the bottom. It's awesome. There's a round cylinder with a red top and a red light. If you go over there and touch it, all kinds of different lights will light up the closer you get to it. And then, of course, I have two people, if you just move near them, the witch and the skeleton head. We love it. All right, cool. I'm glad you like it. Finding. What are you finding? Can you find Mr. Giggles and touch him? Can you touch that skull, the skeleton's head? None of these devices will hurt you. Hi, spirits. Oh, the bottom light came on. Okay, cool. So far, you like the lights. Are the lights what's easiest for you to work? If so, interact with any of the devices, please. Make sure that everything's good. Okay, everything's good. I don't know if I broke the witch when she fell or not, so hang on a second. Alright, I was resetting that. When that thing dropped earlier, it hit it, so I just wanted to reset it. Alright, spirits, thank you for turning off the lights, and thank you for turning the top one either off or on. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Alrighty, with that, hey, Magic, how you doing, Sean? Everybody, if you're not out there following him, give Sean at Magic Paranormal a follow. He's a good guy. He's got really good stuff that he does. All right. If Richard's sleeping, who am I talking to? Who's here with me right now? I've never had it say I'm sleeping, and it was clear as day. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? I'm in Hillsborough County, a cemetery. I don't like to give the names of the cemeteries because I've had people show up. When I post the videos, I'll start. Oh, thank you for turning that light on, Spirit. All right, so they like the flashlights today. Today is a flashlight day. The other night in the Witching Woods, we had mostly the REM pod going, so that's cool. All right, if there's a second male spirit here, if there's a male spirit that's communicating with me, can you turn off one of those flashlights since that's what you're using? The bottom flashlight went off as soon as I said that, guys. The witch's flashlight. Okay, thank you. Is your name Richard? If so, here. Richard's here. That was pretty clear. Hey, no problem, Ryan. Thank you for showing up, buddy. All right. So if your name is not Richard, can you interact with any of the devices? Let me know. That was the first name I heard come across, so. Do you have an EMF? Yes, I do have an EMF. It's the little clear thing at the bottom that says it's the ghost meter. It's an EMF. I have quite a few different ones, but they're hard to see during the daytime. All right, so your name is not Richard because you answered that by turning the lights back on. Thank you. Do you have anything that you want to tell us today? If so, interact with my devices, please. I kind of, when I come to these cemeteries, I go to like a little tucked away. The light just went off. He does have something to tell us. That's good. Thank you. We're listening. I'll give you a minute to see if you want to come across and say anything. I know. Interesting. Are you able to turn off that top flashlight for me, please? Can you turn that off as well? Oh, bottom light came on. All right. Are you able to turn those flashlights off? If you could, please turn both flashlights off. That'd be wild if I could get them to do it. Hey, good morning. How you doing, Stephanie? Top light's about to go off. Oh, came right back on. All right. So, are you younger in age? If so, give me a sign. Oh, bottom flashlight went off right away. Are you, thank you so much for doing that. Are you, let's just say, are you like in your 20s? Oh, somebody's coming out here, guys. I wasn't expecting that. We'll see how this goes. I might have to pack up and leave. All right, are you in your 30s? Whoop, light came on right away for 30s. That's cool. Thank you. We'll see where he goes. Hopefully my car ain't in the way of anything. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta pay attention to what's going on out here. Oh, thank you. Spirits, have you seen this guy before on the mower? He's holding some. Hopefully, he's just hauling scraps through and getting rid of stuff, and then he'll go back where he came from. His motor wasn't incredibly loud, so that's good. All right, Spirit, let me ask you this. We know you're in your 30s. Are you anywhere from 30 to 35? If so, give me a sign. Save your partner is what it sounded like. It said. Offering. Oh, offering. Okay, so you are somewhere from 30 to 35. Let's see. Let me ask you this question. What were your favorite hobbies? Can you tell me what you like to do? I'm asking that because we got a lot of portal action going on. You can speak what you like to do. And, hey, thank you, Magic. I couldn't quite hold him. Hold him. What does that mean? What does hold him mean? Thank you, Magic. I appreciate that, buddy. Sean. Are you able to speak what it is that you like to do? If so, give me a sign. Man, I've noticed when we went to St. Augustine, I had really poor connection problems there. It hurt the algorithm for me on the views that I got. It really damaged the viewers, but I'll be all right. We'll get it back. Just the little flashlight came on. Thank you. All right, let me ask you this question. Since you're not telling me, did you like to fish? If you liked fishing, can you give me a sign? I usually try to give them about a minute to interact with things, and then we see what happens from there. Haven't seen any of the cat balls go off yet or anything.
Lie.
Somebody lying? What do you mean lie?
Let me talk.
Let me talk. A female said, let me talk. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Light went off. Okay, so you might have liked fishing. That was within about a minute. That's close enough. All right, so I'm gonna get a little more specific here. Looking around. Is there a Trevor here? If there's a Trevor here, can you give me a sign? Oh, the light came on right away. Nice. Trevor, did you like to spec fish? If so, can you turn off any of the devices or interact with any of my devices? Let me know. He's just totally chilling down there. I want to turn off Mr. Giggles. I wonder if I can do that real quick. Spirit, can you tell me how long you've been here? Thank you, Aaron, for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. It's awesome. Let's see. Good morning. How you doing?
Yep.
Spirits, is there... Oh, light came on. You're still here. That's good to know. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. That's awesome. It even said thank you. Even the spirit box just said thank you. Nice. I'm sorry I'm talking low, guys. I got a really bad sinus infection. I've been laid up the last couple of days, just wore out, tired. So I appreciate y'all coming in here today. All right, both lights are on now. Nice. Got it. Whoa, that was loud. Is there a female spirit here as well? If so, if there's a female spirit here, can you interact with any of my devices? Let me know. Let's see if I can raise this up just a little bit. We got a pretty good view of everything. Hey, how you doing? Nina, how you doing? Welcome in. All right, so they didn't turn off any lights for a female. Oh, light just went off. All right. So there's at least one female spirit. Nice. Can you give me a number of how many spirits are here? From the way it seems like there's at least 3 spirits here right now. If there's 3 or more spirits here, can you give me a sign, please? Interact with any of my devices. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Appreciate it. That light was going off and it stayed on brighter. Not really sure if that's an answer or not. If there's only, oh, it came on. Okay, so we'll leave that. So there's 3 spirits here. 2 are male and 1's a female. And Trevor is the name of one of the males, and then Richard is sleepy and doesn't want to be bothered. So what's a female? Is there a Vanessa? Is the female's name Vanessa? If so, interact with any of my devices, please. Alright, so waited a little bit of time there. It's not Vanessa. Oh, the bottom light did go off. Every time I say alright, it goes off. Alright, so we'll consider her Vanessa. Vanessa, do you have a message that you'd like to tell us? Lights going off underneath the skeleton. Let me ask you this, Vanessa. Light came on, okay. Are you able to interact with any other devices than just the lights? If so, give me a sign. Oh, bottom flashlight came on. So far, you like the lights. Are you able to reach over and touch that red top cylinder? I want to put this away. I'm going to put something away real quick, guys. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Left. 33. Well, smile.
Yeah. like where am I?
Well,
You know what? Step.
you.
Man,
We. Good. On. Out. Before we get
alrighty, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I wanted to go down and introduce myself to the caretaker guy, so that way he knew what I was doing. Ask him if I was okay to do what I'm doing. He said it was all good, so everything's good. Whew, man, I'm out of breath. This sinus infection is kicking my butt. Whew. All right, spirits, are you still here? And he's told me the creepiest thing he sees is all the different animals that come out here. We got a cardinal, guys. Yeah, I love cardinals. There he goes, he just flew away. Alrighty. If that was somebody's spirit that was coming by to visit and say hello, can you give me a sign by interacting with any of my devices?
Word.
Word. Nice. The top light's coming on, so that's cool. Alright, so are there a lot of animals that pass through here and visit with you? If so, yes, the flashlight went off right away. So he's saying there's a lot of different animals that cross through here. And I asked him about the big dog that I saw. He said it was friendly. So hopefully that big dog won't give me any problems. Alrighty, spirits. Trevor, you're the spirit that like to fish, correct? Yes, the light came on right away. There, bottom light under the witch gave us a flash. Cool, thank you. And lights on and staying on now. And I was asking you, what kind of fishing did you like? Did you like spec fishing? If so, turn the light off, please. Or interact with any device. All right, I asked that. He didn't answer it last time. We'll see. Give it just a few seconds. All right, did you like to fish for bass? A bass fish? If so, interact with that. Bottom light's trying to turn off. You can turn it off. Go ahead, turn it all the way off.
White.
All right, it went off. All right, so bass fishing. That's cool. We have something in common. I enjoy bass fishing as well. Very nice. Hey, welcome in, Zach. Everybody, thank you for coming in and looking. If y'all haven't already followed Zach, Ghostly Travels with Zach, give him a follow. Thank you, Kelly, for that. Sorry I was gone so long. Like I said, I was interacting with the, introducing myself to the caretaker, so that way he didn't think I was out here doing anything wrong. I asked him if I could stick around and do what I'm doing. He said, that's fine, no problems. He was funny because he was saying that he's been out here for 15 years. The oldest cemetery, the oldest grave out here is from the 1800s. Thank you, spirits, for turning that on. And that people asked him if he's scared to work out here, and he's like, nah, ain't nothing to be scared of. Nobody messes with you. That was pretty funny. Alrighty, Trevor, thank you for that. And I sound like I said Catherine.
20.
Trevor, you said there's something you wanted to tell us. What was it that you needed to tell me? You can speak it if you are able. He hasn't done a lot of talking. He's kind of... Sorry, I moved the camera, guys. Sorry about that. I was trying to tune in my portal a little bit here. Okay. Every day. You're here every day? So, Trevor, are you waiting for somebody in particular? If so, can you give me a sign? Yep, definitely waiting for somebody in particular. The bottom light went off right away. Are you waiting for a family member? If so, can you interact with any of my devices? It looks like a no. We're gonna give it just a few more seconds. All right, we're gonna consider that a no. You're not waiting for a family member. Are you waiting for a girlfriend, a love interest? If so, interact with any devices, please. Yes, the light came on. A love interest, okay? So, Trevor, were you married? If so, interact with any of my devices. All right, it's looking like he was not married. All right, Trevor, if it was just a girlfriend. Alrighty. Nice. Interact with my devices, please, if it was a girlfriend. Trying to turn off the bottom light. Thank you. Oh, nice. Okay. Very good. So is the girlfriend is she from around this area? She's from around this area. Can you let me know by interacting with any devices? Alrighty. Welcome. I lost you. Oh, the light came on. Okay, so she's around this area. Nice. I don't know how to ask this very. Trevor, do you know what's happened to you? If so, can you interact with any of my devices? I'll try to ask that a different way if nothing gets any interactions.
Airport.
I didn't understand what that said. All right, let me ask that a different way. Trevor, do you know where you're at? Oh, light went off. If you know where you're at, can you interact with any of my devices, please? I might turn Mr. Giggles back on, seeing that this guy's okay with what I'm doing. Trevor, do you understand the devices that I have out here? Do they make sense to you? Yes, they do. Light came on. All right. I'm not really sure if Trevor knows what's happened to him, so I'm not going to dig into that too much. The girlfriend lives around here. Trevor, do you know what year it is? If so, interact with any of my devices, please, if you know what year it is. I might need new batteries for the top flashlight. Maybe. Trevor, are you able to tell me the year that you think it is? You might hear a little bit more white noise. I'm going to try to see if I can get his voice to come through a little clearer. I won't do it for long. The light went off. Can you tell me what year it is, please? Top. All right. Not entirely sure he knows what year it is, or he doesn't remember. One or two. Do you not remember what year it is? Yes, the light came on. He does not remember what year it is. I'm gonna tread lightly around that and not really go into too much. I've been 60 years old exactly. So Trevor, you said you're 35-ish? Is that correct? You're anywhere from 30 to 35 is what you told me earlier. Is that still true? If so, please interact with any devices. I'm testing something. The stone. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate it. Light went off. Okay. Trying to see how I can word this. Thank you so much, Annie. I appreciate that. Trevor, did you used to own a car? If so, can you turn a light on, please, or interact with any device? Yes. Okay. So that much is accurate. Pretty much knows what cars are. That's good. So beside me, the name Trevor was on a tombstone. Hey, Mommy Dearest, how you doing? Welcome in. Name was on a tombstone. He would be about 50 years old exactly. And he thinks he's 30-ish. So I don't know if that's the same Trevor. If this is the same Trevor that's on this name over here, could you give me a sign if it's the same? Yes, the light went all the way off. Huh. Okay. Um, Trevor, do you can you tell me what you do for work? Hey RS, glad to see you out today. Yeah, I'm out. I just don't feel good. I got a really severe sinus infection. I'm trying to. Oop, light came on. All right. You understand? I'm not feeling good. I'm not really sure what the light came on for, so we're gonna just. I really didn't answer the work. I haven't heard him say anything that he's done that makes sense. Yeah, he may not remember. Trevor, can you tell me what you remember last? Are you able to speak what you remember at all? Lights coming on and off. I want to check something real quick, guys. Mr. Giggle probably.
Mark.
Battery's not dying in that flashlight. Just not super active. All right, Trevor. You're not very talkative, so we're going to continue with the yes or no questions. You owned a car, you like to fish, you had a girlfriend, you're waiting on her. Was your girlfriend older than you? If so, interact with any devices. Ooh, man. Feel better. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to feel better. All right, so that's no. Was your girlfriend... All right, I'll ask it now. Was your girlfriend younger than you? If so, interact with any devices, please. Turned it off right when I was about to ask that, so it kind of... I'll ask one more time, Trevor. Can you interact with any devices if your girlfriend was younger? Okay, nothing much going on there. All right, so y'all were the same age? If so, interact with a device, please. Hurt? You heard hurt? Let's work on that. Oh, light came on. Okay, so they were the same age. That came on. Trevor, did you get hurt? Do you remember being hurt? If so, please interact with any devices. I hear a woman's voice. So it was Vanessa, but I don't know. But the top light came on. Okay. So you were hurt. Were you hurt at work? Doing your job. Were you hurt doing your job? If so, please interact with any devices. The bottom light went all the way off, but we're gonna wait to see if something else happens real quick. It went off as soon as I was asking the question. Trevor, if you were hurt while you were at work, can you turn off or interact with any devices? I do. I did too. Okay. Hey, thank you. Yeah, sounds so light came on. Okay. So you got hurt at work. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Is being hurt at work the last thing you remember? If so, can you interact with any of my devices? Bottom light's flickering. Light went off, okay. So it's possible that's the last thing he remembers. That's interesting. I wish I had some more loving memory. Was Washington your real name? Oh, both lights flickered at the same exact time. That was wild. The bottom light came on. So Washington was your real name, okay. But you just prefer to go by Trevor. A lot of people like to use their middle name. All right. Was your father also named Washington? If so, can you interact with any of my devices? Man, the sun's starting to be right there now. I might move the sign. Yep, the light went off. Okay. So that's why you went by Trevor. Makes sense to me. Turn that silly thing on for a minute. I turned his head away so that way I'm not setting off the motion. All right, Trevor. Did you like scary things at all? Like Halloween or anything like that? If so, can you interact with any of my devices? I'm asking that question because of the witch and the skeleton to see if he's okay with those. Alright, so it's possible he didn't really care for that too much. Nope, I just heard a nope. Real faint nope on the bottom here. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Appreciate that. Alright, Trevor, were you not a fan of like scary things? If so, please interact if you were not fond of things that were scary. Just seeing if that's why he's not interacting with any of those yet. Seems like you don't care either way. Make sure that I'm not setting these things off. If I walk all the way over here, so if I walk in the direction that they're in, it sets them off. So that's good. Because I'm not in that direction, so that's good. Alright, let me find a new question for you, Trevor. Do you know the female spirit that is here? Do you know this female spirit that's here also? If so, can you interact with any of my devices? I'm getting alerts on somebody's at my house. So it's distracting me a little bit. Sorry about that. Nothing's came on. We'll give it just a few more seconds. All right. Is the female spirit still here? If so, can you interact with any of the devices? So far, really not anything other than flashlights going on. It's kind of not not leading me to believe that there's like a super strong thing going on here. We've had some fairly intelligent yes or no questions. Yes, Florida, Hillsborough County Cemetery. He said something about a survey team would be coming out, so I probably won't stay too much longer. Whoa, hey, how about that? It could have been the wind, but I doubt it, because there's nothing to blow in front of him. And he only did it one time, and the wind's still blowing. Trevor, did you set off the skeleton? Did you set off Mr. Giggles? Or the female spirit might have done it. If it was the female spirit that interacted with that skeleton, can you give me a sign? Flashlight went off. That was a man's voice. They were saying about the airport before you were talking to the guy. Oh, really? Talking about an airport. So, Trevor, did you happen to work at an airport?
Yep.
I heard a yap as soon as I asked that. Flashlight came on. All right. And he got hurt at his work. And it's possible it was an airport. That was funny. Did you work at the airport in Tampa? Did you work at the Tampa airport? If so, interact with any of the devices, please. That's crazy that day. Yeah, y'all heard that yelp? Signal's holding up. He said there were snakes out here, and just making sure I didn't hear a rattler. Light went off. Some kind of animal was close by. Love planes. Yeah, planes are pretty cool. I like planes. I'm not fond of flying because of the turbulence. If you can fly without turbulence, I love it. It's when the turbulence happens that I don't like it. All right, I know it caused that. The wind caused that. That's what caused it. All right, so we know for a fact that I was watching it. Little metal ring set off Mr. Giggles that time. I moved it out of the way so it won't do that again. I don't know how to ask that question. I'm trying to figure this out. That's thinking. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a good way to ask the question I want to do. Love helicopters more. I've never flown on a helicopter. Never tried that. Trevor, did you like airplanes? If so, can you interact? The light went off like right away. Explain why you'd get a job doing that. It's pretty cool. Trevor, did you actually fly airplanes? If you flew the airplanes, show me a sign. We're gonna narrow this down. They didn't fly them from the way it looks. Shevin says, All right, I don't think you flew the planes, so we're gonna move to the next thing. Were you maintenance? Did you work on the planes? If so, please show me a sign. Oh, light came on right away. Nice, that's actually really good. That's almost as good as flying the planes. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate your interaction, buddy. Doing well. Holloman. Holloman. That's crazy.
Thank you.
Wow, this is all the Hollemans. So all these markers here, all the same family members. Nice. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. Trevor, if you had a family member named Joseph, can you interact with any of the devices, please? Nothing's happening. You think that would be something that you could remember pretty easily? Light came on. All right. So Joseph is a family member. All right, so it looks like was Joseph your father? If so, can you interact with any of the devices? The top light came on and the bottom light. Okay, so Joseph was your father. Very nice. So that's cool to know. So the Washington, your first name, is a family name, but not necessarily could still be something else. Very nice. Thank you. That's pretty cool that it's actually answering, because I just walked around and realized all these people were different different family members, and the two over on this to the left hand side look like a brother and his wife. Did you have a brother that was married? If so, can you interact with any of the devices, please? So here's the deal. Just because they have the same last name, oh, light came on. All right, so we'll take that that's your brother and his wife. It's wild that they all passed away around the same time. Trevor, did something happen to you and your brother at the same time? If so, can you interact with the device? Bottom flashlight went off. Let's try that one more time just to confirm that. Did something happen to your brother and you at the same time? If so, can you interact with any devices, please? That's wild. They both passed away. Alfonso and Trevor passed away at the same exact year. Let's see if it was, they don't give a month. Just the years. What is that? The bottom light came on. Yeah. Where is the flashlight? Okay, underneath the witch, there's a flashlight there, and there's a flashlight underneath the skeleton's head. Sorry about that. They're getting hard to see because of the sunlight. So the witch's flashlight came on right away when Maybe a plane crash? It's possible. Or, that's weird, that voice. The female's voice is having a hard time talking. She's like not able to communicate for some reason. Every time she tries to talk, it's very... Yeah, the skull and the witch are... Oh, top light came on. Really bright. Is the female that's here... Is she like further away? Is her energy further from us? If so, can you interact with any devices? What's funny is they said they didn't know the female. The bottom light came on. Bottom came on, okay. That's crazy, because like she's came in and out several times really faint. She even said, they're not letting me talk. Because it was pretty clear. It was faint, but it was very clear. Trying to think of how I want to ask this. Trevor, is your brother with you currently? Man, I smell something dead all of a sudden. Oh, jeez, his light went off too. Oh, that's foul. Something just all of a sudden, there's no wind blowing or nothing. And I smell like bleh, putrid smelling dead. The top light went off. That's not good. Is the female spirit not good? Oh, that stinks, guys. Oh my God, it's making me sick in my stomach. And it just came out of nowhere. No, actually, the date of death for both brothers, the light came on. I don't know if that female spirit's a good spirit, guys. I've never smelt this before while doing an investigation. And it wasn't here earlier. Oh, jeez, it stinks. It's making me sick to my stomach. Ugh. And with my nose being clogged up, it's like going in my mouth mostly. Oh. All right. No, the 1997 is the date for both brothers. And
Here.
God, it stinks over here so bad. Ugh. 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 That's not good. Ugh. Alright, hang on a minute, guys. I'm gonna step away. That's not a good sign. Ugh. Give me just a second, guys, to collect myself, because it's whatever that is. It came on strong, and it's really strong over there. Hey, Trevor, are you ready for this communication to be over? If so, give me a sign. Bottom light came on. You know, guys, with that happening, I don't feel good about this no more. No, I'm not okay, actually. It's not something I enjoy. I'm gonna cut this, guys. I'm gonna cut this, and with him saying, Trevor, thank you for all your help and your interaction. At this point now, bad. I don't know what the heck it is. I didn't even walk this door, no, my wind's not blowing. Thank you, Trevor. At this point now, this session is over. The window of communication is closed. You're not allowed to interact with any more devices. You're not allowed to or my viewers. You're not allowed to attach to anything. With that being said, this session is over and closed and done. Thank you. Bye. You go your way, I go mine. I've never had that, guys. That's the first. Whoa. I'm gonna turn this off real quick since I closed everything down. I have never had that stink smell of death. That was rotten, putrid smelling. Ugh. It just came up out of nowhere too. Strong, like real strong. Ugh. I don't know. I didn't feel good about that. Thank you, Trevor. I don't want to upset you. If you're done, we're done. I'm just packing things up real quick, guys. I've like I've read stuff about the smell of death and stuff like that. Usually not a real good sign. Once I started calling out the fact that the woman's voice and asking questions about her and her not being close by, everything changed real quick after that. Wow, that was, yeah, ugh, that was horrible. All right, come back for this right here. Take this stuff first. So carry it just like this. All right, and we're moving. Oh, that made me sick. I don't know what that was. I've never had anything like that happen before. I've read about it, and everything says that I've read, when you smell that smell, it's time to go, because I don't play with that stuff. Oh my God. Whew. I'm gonna set this down right here for a second. Can't really read anything because of the sun, so hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Just packing stuff up. Oh shit, that's tough. All right, buddy, you have a good one. All righty, man. Just packing up, guys. I apologize. I gotta wash my mouth out. That's horrible. All right, let me flip this thing around real quick. Whew. Do a camera flip. All right, there we go. See what y'all got to say about that. That kind of, I'm not going to say that scared me, but that concerned me. There might just be something dead over there that got moved around. I doubt it. I didn't see anything. All right, there we go. Sit down here for a minute and catch my senses. All right. So I don't know. What do y'all think about that? That threw me off a bit. I'm not sure. No, it was a spirit. I think the females that was doing that, when I started talking about her, that smell came, and then I really physically got sick. I was about to barf up that stuff there for a second. Whew, I gotta turn the air on, guys. I'm sorry. Ugh. It was her, yeah. I feel like it. I'm not messing around. That's why I was like, ugh. It got in my mouth bad. Whew. All right. So, yeah, I'm good. I got all my protection. I got everything. I wear my cross and everything too, so I just don't play around with that stuff. When like the things I've read about that smell of death, and I've never smelled it like just come out of nowhere. It was just flat out. It was, you seen the wind was blowing and everything, and it didn't really mess with anything. As soon as I asked that question, it just hit, and it hit hard. I feel kind of bad for that guy out here, but he said he don't care. He ain't worried about none of that stuff, but he's probably not trying to like invite it and open himself up to it either, so that's understandable. Hello everybody. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this live because I'm about to drive out of here and leave.